Welcome back, everybody, to the 17th episode of Save It for the Podcast. My name is Jack, joined together by my brothers and sisters in arms of all different...
And burps.
What?
And did you not just hear me cut a huge burp?
No. Okay. Joe, Roy, and Haley are here. Haley, you probably don't know Haley because we recorded an episode last week where we introduced Haley.
Yeah, this is definitely not the first time we're recording ever.
Nope. So the 16th episode doesn't exist. And we went into like a whole detail where we explained the whole situation, how we're all doing with this quarantine. We introduced Haley.
Yeah, we're not going to do that again.
Nope. The file is gone. It's lost.
Just Haley, you're just going to have to become accustomed to Haley.
Haley is here. Except Haley. Say hello, Haley.
Hi, guys.
She's our mom.
She is. She's the most responsible.
A great friend
of us, of which two are not here.
The only normal one in the group.
No,
normal is debatable.
Well, actually, I would argue that Mitch is the most
stereotypical normal?
Unnormal, because we're all not normal, so that makes Mitch the outsider. Does that make sense?
Oh, that's right.
I mean,
You're right.
So Mitch.
Wait, no, hold on. He's super unpunctual, and he's German. So that means he's an abnormal German, which means he fits in.
I'm German. Haley's German.
But you're punctual. He's not. He's an unpunctual German. That's my point.
Okay. So Jeremy's not here.
Even though this is fucking movie club.
Yeah, we brought back movie club, and Jeremy went on this whole thing where he's like, "Oh, I'm picking the movie," and
well, I'm gonna call him.
Okay, he's gonna call him, and I'm gonna.
I don't know. I have him starred in my contacts because I call that dipshit so much.
Yeah, I got to change my number one contact. Who wants to be my number one contact?
Me.
All right, Haley, you'll be my number one contact. In terms of memery, it would probably be Jeremy or Roy. But
I have the best ass.
In serious, if I was like in danger, I'm like, oh man, I gotta call my. It'd be Haley or Joe.
Yeah, probably.
I'm literally always around. This bitch ain't answering his phone. He must be asleep.
He's probably asleep. So Jeremy's birthday is tomorrow, actually. So happy birthday, Jeremy! If you're listening to this.
Fuck off, Jeremy.
Yeah.
Fuck you, stupid dog.
Away, and I'm unable to answer any phone calls. If you wish to contact
this is in my contacts.
please either wait for your untimely death.
Dumb dog. With a Raising Cane's dog.
And purchase a Luigi board. Thank you. Have a wonderful
A Luigi board.
God damn it!
Oh.
They just thought everyone had to.
Yeah.
Everyone had to hear that.
And Jeremy decided to bless us by not being here for his movie club. And Mitch, I don't know what he's doing. He's eating roast beef.
He's eating an Italian beef.
He's eating Italian beef or something. I don't know. He'll probably pop on later. Who cares?
I could gobble an Italian beef. Wait a minute, that sounds really wrong.
Yeah, I'm sure that'd be great for audio. Like,
no, it's just me
an ASMR.
Yeah, ASMR. We'll do like.
Hey, some people like that.
Yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, based on the one ASMR we saw on Roy's screen. Remember that?
Yeah.
You don't remember that?
No, I probably blocked it out.
Listen, the lore. You don't understand the lore.
Okay, so Roy here was listening to little.
That's right. Yep.
Brother ASMR.
The lore. You don't understand. The person
There's no excuse, Roy.
There's lore. It's good. It's honestly good.
You were gonna go back to it.
I don't care. It's really good. I don't care what you guys say.
What?
It's good. Lore's great. It's great. Like, I can't explain how good it is.
I don't judge.
This fucking weeb. Oh my god. Move to Japan.
Listen, I'm not proud of it either. I'm not proud of this either. I'm not proud of it.
Why are you defending it?
It is what it is.
Mitch is coming in. Here comes Mitch. He couldn't have arrived at a better time. Like I'm actually surprised.
Wow, he's coming in.
Mitch,
I wonder if he's eating that Italian beef.
Mitch, can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Did you gobble some beef?
Yeah, you're gonna put on your camera. We're live, buddy.
Phil, 1 second.
There he is. Hi, Mitch.
That looks like a man that ate nice
Italian beef.
Here, baby.
Please make a voicemail, please.
So, Mitch, I was telling them we're probably going to go over the 40 minutes that Zoom allows. So we'll do like a cutoff. I'm going to save the file. And then as that's saving, we'll continue recording on a new call. Okay?
That works.
All right.
All right.
So
I can see you'll be joining the call in a minute, Jeremy.
Wait. Jeremy's he's talking to Jeremy.
I think he's talking to Jeremy, yeah.
I can't believe it. Okay, so I guess we'll start off. I can't hear you, Joe. You're making like hand signals. Jeez. Okay, so how's everyone doing? We're all doing good, right? Week whatever of quarantine.
A bit disturbed from that movie.
You watched it? You actually watched it?
You watched it? No way, Mitch watching a movie?
Haley, did you watch the movie? You didn't have to.
No, don't do it. Don't watch it.
I did not watch the movie, but I did get your message about the other thing, and I think I might have something in mind, but I don't think it's like the genre that you're looking for, so I don't know.
No, the genre doesn't matter. It's just that Jeremy sticks to horror because he's a fucking weirdo.
So wait, what did Jeremy say?
Oh, he said he'll be here. He was playing basketball with his little brother, and he didn't realize what time it was.
Understandable. So I guess
that makes sense. I
can.
That.
Yeah, we can start it off. Like I can start it off, and he can come in and end it because this is his movie club.
Yeah. Yes.
So he picked the movie "The Skin I Live In" by Pedro Almodovar, and I'm familiar with this guy's movies because he did Pain and Glory, which the three of us
great.
We all saw that, and he did him.
I think this movie was in Italian, wasn't it?
No, Spanish.
Spanish.
It sounded exactly like
I'm muting him.
it sounded exactly like it was in Italian.
Spain.
Fuck off. Anyway,
and he also did this movie called "Woman on the Verge of a Nervous Breakdown," which is a really like kind of crazy screwball.
Is it about me?
Yeah. Honestly, Haley would probably like it. It's a bunch it's like It's like a 90-minute soap opera, Spanish soap opera. It's bullshit. It's
wait,
perfect.
Can I give this movie a three-word description?
Yeah, describe it, Joe.
Forced gender reassignment.
I mean,
that's all you got to say.
Yeah.
So I mean,
the literal title of a Cannibal Corpse song is this movie.
Okay.
Moving on.
So I guess who wants to go first? Mitch, I'm more curious about what you thought. So what did you think?
I should go last.
Yeah, you can before Jeremy, of course.
Before Jeremy. Yeah.
Yeah, so you'll go. Okay, so it'll go Mitch, Joe, me, Roy, Jeremy. Mitch, what'd you think?
All right, so I'm not sure if the rest of you guys also kind of like actually picked up on this, but I kind of had like a bit of like a Spanish like Alfred Hitchcock feel. Anybody else?
Yes, that was like one of my criticisms of the movie, but we'll get to that. But yeah, I definitely got that vibe. No, I love Hitchcock, but we'll talk about it. But
that's good to me. Yeah, but no, like that was definitely like one of the themes that like more so stood out to me, like for the most part of the movie. I mean, aside from that, like I'm still trying to get over the ending to the movie because, as you said, Jeremy, or as you said, Joe, the only reason why I said Jeremy is because literally the notification of Jeremy in the chat just showed up here. But so pretty much just like the ending, how it's just the whole gender reassignment surgery and how
forced
gender reassignment. Literally how he kind of got a vaginoplasty is kind of like what? And then he proceeded. Never mind. You were saying?
No, I agree with you. It's
definitely a lot to take in, to say the least.
Yeah. What would you rate it out of 5?
Out of 5? I don't know. Maybe like a 2, somewhere around there. Nothing more than a 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
Makes sense.
All right, Joe.
Okay.
Here we go.
So,
all right, Joe, here's your soapbox.
Okay, so after I watched it, I was curious as to what others rated it, and on Letterboxd, it's got like a 3.9, with like the vast majority of people are like, "This is a 4," and I'm like,
"What?
It's not a 4. I could have seen it being a 4 had it stopped about 35 fucking minutes sooner, and we didn't get the latter half. Like it could have stopped with the reveal, and I would have been content. It would have been great. But the rest of the movie was just so extra, and I want to comment on the fact, like in the first 10 minutes of the movie, they had like this academic meeting, and
I hated that.
Every single fucking thing you could see,
I had to
look,
watch
Hey,
that.
Jeremy, hold on.
I had to
Hey,
watch
Jeremy.
that straight up Spanish. I had no subtitles, and I was like confused at what they were saying because they were using like high vocabulary Spaniard words. I'm like, what are they talking about?
okay, so
Roy's just like,
in
fuck
that,
this shit.
shut.
Hold on.
In that meeting, they're like, look, we're academics, so every single fucking thing that you could see in the frame that wasn't a person was books. And I was like, that is the ugliest scene I have seen in a while. I hated everything about it. And I'm like, I hate you guys are smart and you're using big fucking words, but all of this is unnecessary. Rosie, you want to go outside? That's my take.
So what's your rating?
2.5, 3 out of 5.
Okay. Jeremy's here. Looks like he's with his little brother. So we'll hello, Jeremy's little brother.
Hello, brother.
Hi.
Yo.
I'll go next. So didn't like the movie. Joe and I were talking before. I called it torture porn, but I'm taking back that I just think it was trying too hard to be extra. You know what I mean? Like his movies are like really obnoxious, like in a way, and like Pain and Glory is kind of a little over dramatic. You know what I mean? Like it's a little melodramatic.
But consider the people involved. They're fucking actors. Some of the most melodramatic people known them.
Exactly. But see, that's why it makes sense. With this, it just didn't hit. Like, and it felt like a pair like Hitchcock. And the reason why I don't like the Hitchcock comparison, even though it's true, is because like Pedro Almodovar has already got a style. It's like, dude, why don't you could have made this like a batshit insane, bonkers movie. Keep the premise, but make it batshit insane. And I feel like it would have probably felt better rather than feeling like an imitation of like, I don't know, like late Hitchcock. I think Antonio Banderas is really good though.
Always.
He's always good.
Yeah, he's good.
I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 5. 2 out of 5 for me. Roy?
All right. So, as I said earlier, I was forced to watch this movie straight up Spanish. I couldn't subtitles and watch movies, so I was like, "Fuck it, I just watch it in Spanish." So I didn't understand like the meetings, but I understood what they were inferring and like taboo shit, right? So that made sense. So when I was first watching this, I was trying to understand what's the point, like why is this girl here? What is he doing? What's his main achievement? What's his goal? All this other crap. And then things got wild. And when things got wild, I started laughing my ass off. Right when he introduced the tiger character, whatever his name, his brother, right? They're brothers, right?
That guy. Yeah. You guys remember my snap of him? It was a
Tiger
picture
King.
Right when he showed up his ass, I just started laughing. And from that point on, I thought the whole movie was a comedy. I just started laughing and laughing. He licked the TV. He licked the fucking TV. And I
didn't get that either.
He didn't hear that. What was the point? He grabbed his mom, tied her up, and then he goes back. Where are the keys at? Takes her out. Oh, the keys over there.
He just puts his whole mouth over a girl's fucking face. Girl. His whole fucking mouth. It was
and then he proceeds to rape the chick, and I'm just like, what's going on? Why? And then Antonio Banderas all coming in here like a fucking badass, and then all this other shit is happening. And then we get the reveal, right? The reveal and all this other crap. And when that was happening, I started laughing even more because I couldn't believe what he was doing. The idea of Antonio Banderas capturing someone and like torturing them,
it's like Puss in Boots.
I wonder what's he gonna do. What's he gonna do? What can he possibly do? He raped his daughter. And what's he gonna do? What is this man gonna do? You know what he does? Forced sex change.
Forced gender reassignment.
I can't believe it. I genuinely couldn't believe it. I was laughing to the ground because the idea of Banderas watching him do this is just hilarious.
So what did you think of this movie? What did you think?
The only thing I did not like, the only thing I hated actually was the ending. The way it ended. I hated it so fucking much because I thought it was so stupid. like him, whatever, escaping and all that stuff, and the way they ended was just so. I don't know how to describe it. I have no words to describe it.
Just didn't click with you, like didn't.
That was a big negative I had over it. I
Gotcha.
didn't like the way it ended. I wish they ended it differently. I wish it ended more like dramatic, or not dramatic, but like more like insane. You know,
Okay.
not like really like.
I'd like to make a note real quick where we have 9 minutes left before we have to restart. So, okay, just everyone keep that in mind. So,
Okay.
I still contend that it would have ended. The reveal would have been perfect. That would have been.
The problem, I also agree that it is too long. I think what they should cut out is the brother thing and all that stuff. I feel like that was kind of unnecessary. I feel like that didn't really add anything at all. So I feel like that stuff should have been cut out, and then everything else.
I feel like they should have cut the entire
But I
movie
do
out.
agree it is kind of long. That's another like negative like little thing.
God, the pacing in this movie is so bad. Horrendous pacing.
I thought it was okay.
No,
Definitely, it could be better.
No, the pacing was so bad. It just dragged. It was those 2
Maybe
minutes.
I was just so invested in Antonio Banderas. Just
Yeah, you're
watching
like,
him. Maybe
you're
that's
like,
why I'm entertained. Yeah, that was literally my reaction. I'm like, yeah.
Well, I'm glad
you're like
Roy.
you're pumping the lotion in your hands.
Oh my god, just seeing him go crazy is.
He spent 2 hours just like fondling himself. Antonio.
And then the beginning of the movie where he has a TV for her or whatever, and then he just sits there and watches. Like, what the fuck? I don't know. I just thought it was a comedy, and I loved it.
So you liked the movie?
Like a good 4.
So
Low 4, maybe
Would-
3.5 on a rewatch. 4, sure.
So that's
I feel
a
like if I
cop rating.
rewatched it, the impact wouldn't be the same anymore because I know what's going on. So
I wonder how it would react if we all watched it together. Maybe
yeah, that would be interesting.
maybe it would be. So
It would definitely be a comedy.
You would see me laughing all the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We might find some sort of enjoyment more. So, Jeremy, with 7 minutes left, can you take us home on the movie? Your mic's muted, so you have to unmute it. Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
All right, we can hear you. All right, what did you think of the movie?
Well, I, for one, did not find it to be a comedy. One of the best movies in my life.
What?
Like,
He said,
like this whole movie, I was just like depressed throughout the whole thing. I was just this feeling of dread this whole time. It was not
You were depressed, but you like Angel's Melancholy. You like all these other fucked up movies, but you were depressed to this one. Explain that to me.
That's weird.
I mean, I could see it.
There's just this. Okay, there are like silly moments, like when the tiger, everything with the tiger, everything with the tiger. It's
Everything with the
simply
tiger.
just crazy. It's just crazy. It's weird.
Yeah, it's fucking weird.
Especially when you look at the screen. Yeah, that's. Although I think me and Roy were a little bit more conditioned to licking the screen because we've seen Sir Billy. So
One day.
Don't remind me.
One day I'll cross that off my watch list.
PTSD. Oh
Who's Sir
god.
Billy?
You don't want to know. You don't want to
Oh,
watch it.
I want to know.
Joe-
I want to watch it.
You probably don't want to know, Joe.
We'll watch it when we all hang out. Oh God.
that and Twilight Vamps.
Oh God, this man bought another porno for us to watch together. This is peak friendship.
So did
That's
you?
the one that
so
I
you-
bought the last time we were watching.
So you liked the movie, Jeremy?
I thought it was great. I thought it was great. I did think it was maybe a little bit too long, but I was thinking that in the like flashback scene because I didn't know where it was going.
Yeah.
But then once it all connected and made sense, I was like, okay, that makes sense why this was so long. Because normally I was thinking the flashback was going to be something where it's like a backstory on him, like before this all happened, and that was it. And I thought it was just going to be about his wife and his daughter, and something happened to them, and now he's all pissed off and wants to fucking kill everybody. That's what I thought it was going to be, so that's why I thought it was going too long. But then when the reveal happens and all whenever all that stuff happens, I'm like, okay, I understand. I understand what he's doing here. I know what's going on.
You're getting the
Also,
vibe.
I realized, so obviously there's 2 rape scenes in this. The first one that we see actually happens after the second one. But I don't know if you guys like kind of realized that it was the original rapist being raped
Yeah.
and like getting to finding out exactly what it is he did. Although it was probably done to him with the way it was done.
Mhm.
But
Jeremy, we can't hear
Can't
you.
hear you, buddy.
Jeremy, you're kind of going mute here, mate.
Yeah.
yeah, my palm was on my thing.
His thumb was pressing into his thing.
I'm trying to teach
Yeah.
my dad how to learn.
Look, I'll take that out of context.
Oh my god.
So
Second of all, but,
so give up. What did you rate the movie? We can't.
Yeah. What did you
how
rate
can
it?
you not hear me?
You keep going in and out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I get a 4.5.
Wow. I'm
Really?
actually shocked.
Did you like this more than Pain and Glory?
Because they're both depressing as hell. But if I had to pick one, maybe Pain and Glory just slightly. But like, yeah,
You
I
picked right.
I could definitely see somebody hating this movie. But
Yeah, right here.
Yeah. You're looking at him.
Me, hi, nice to meet you.
Yeah,
did not
same.
like the movie, but
Although-
I would be open to rewatching it with everybody.
I was gonna say
I mean-
you should probably watch this when you're not in a depressed mood.
Oh,
'Cause
I'm not
as I was
depressed.
watching,
He's always depressed.
okay, yeah,
Sorry.
because I was thinking, because I'm watching the movie, I'm like, yeah, this was the wrong movie to pick for Jack this week. This was terrible.
Well, I was marathoning John Ford movies. If you go on my letterbox, it's just like John Ford, like westerns, because I'm working
I
on.
saw a review for Searchers. Liked it.
Oh yeah, so good. So
I love that movie.
it's really good. So I was like, yeah, wait, John Ford, doing a John Ford marathon, and then I'm like, wait, I have to watch this stupid movie. Might as well watch it now. And so I just squeezed it in my marathon, and I'm like, damn, I wish I were watching The Searchers right now. And then I think I put on The Searchers afterwards or something. But yeah, wasn't big on this one, but I would be open to rewatching it.
Yeah, I have a feeling I might like it a little
weird the next time.
See, I actually have a feeling that there's a possibility I could like it a little bit less rewatching it, just because like the first time I was just like on the edge of my seat, like what's gonna happen next? What's gonna happen next? Because like you have no idea.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying too. Like the rewatchability is just lacking.
Yeah, I'd be curious.
It's
So,
one-
I give it a 2. Joe gives it a 2.5. Mitch is a 2. Roy is a 4. You're a
Well, Mitch watched it.
yeah. Mitch watched it. He watched it
Yeah, I actually watched it.
Mitch, watch it.
Less
So-
than a minute, guys, less than a minute.
less than a minute.
Wow.
So Jeremy, wrap it up. You like?
No, see, we gotta have Haley do like the
Yeah,
ceremonial words.
That's
That's
right.
the meme.
So I'm gonna use the same code. So same I don't know what Zoom call. So same information like I sent you guys.
Sounds
I'm gonna
good.
have to go. I have to go. I'm only able to
That's
come on here
fine.
for this.
Bye, Jeremy.
So just
Bye.
let me know. Let me know what the next movie club is.
Cool. All right. Bye,
Oh,
Jeremy.
yeah, and make sure to
Go watch it.
Bye, Jeremy.
Yeah, I'll make sure I can't. I'm not gonna watch it. So.
See you, dude.
Can't hear you. We're just drowning you out.
Bye, baby girl.
Yeah, fuck you.
We're back after this. The fuck you that the first part left on. Jeremy's bad audio is gone, so now we'll be able to understand each other. So it's my pick, and I was gonna pick. I had a whole bunch. I was gonna do a horror movie, and then I'm like, you know what? No, I'm gonna go into a classic. I actually have to watch this for my class, So I'm like, why not? And I went on Letterboxd and I saw that it was on your guys' watch list. So I'm like, okay, this kind of kills two birds with one stone. I get to watch a movie, and then you guys get to watch a movie that you've been wanting to see.
Watch list, right?
So I'm gonna share the screen that way I can show you guys if I can figure it out. Maybe I can't. I don't know. So the movie club. Damn it! Where is it? Where are you? Okay, I can't find it. Oh well, it probably doesn't matter. So the movie I've picked is Aguirre, The Wrath of God. It's a movie. It's a 1972 West German movie. It's like 90 minutes. It's on Prime. It's available on Prime. It's available on YouTube. What's that? Yeah, for free. I made sure that we didn't have to like do any of Jeremy's, where we have to go on torrent websites. Bullshit. Yeah, I went on Prime. It's available on there. Oh, here's share screen. It's the green button right in front of me. I'm so stupid.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm sharing the screen now. Can you guys see it?
Yeah.
So this is the movie.
Oh, okay, there it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So this is what we're gonna be watching. Haley, you don't have to watch it if you don't want to. You feel free to watch it. You're exempt because you're queen.
She's just on her phone, not paying attention.
She's booling. Let her be. So this is a movie.
Yeah, she's booling.
This is a movie directed by Werner Herzog, who, if you watch The Mandalorian, he's on that. He plays like I think he's a character on that. I don't watch The Mandalorian. And it stars this guy, Klaus Kinski, who's supposed to be one of the most mentally unstable actors of all time. Like he's literally a freak. Look at this man. Like, look at this face.
Yeah.
Like, my God.
He looks like he does snuff films for fun.
You're not going to believe this. Here is a picture of one of his children, Roy. Do you recognize her?
I can't see.
Do you recognize her? You're gonna.
I take that as a no.
He doesn't recognize her?
No.
Paris, Texas.
She was in Paris, Texas. She was his daughter was Travis's wife.
Oh my God! What?
Yep. So the final scene, or one of the final scenes in that movie, the theater, I guess it's a theater. Yeah, that's her.
Oh my God!
So they say the reason why I picked this movie is because, A, I have to watch it, so I'm like, yeah, let's make the guys watch it. B, this kind of caught my eye that it's Apocalypse Now is inspired by that. We're all really big fans of that movie, so I feel like that'll be interesting.
Really?
Yeah, Apocalypse Now is inspired, like the visuals by it, so I feel like that could be interesting.
Really, that's interesting indeed.
So yeah, it's Roger Ebert. It's one of Roger Ebert's top 10 of all time. And it's available on YouTube. It's available on Amazon Prime for free. Like I said, I think it's a 90-something, like 90 and some change, 94 minutes.
Yeah.
So not too bad. You can get that done by next Friday. Could be good, could be bad. Who knows? You never know. So that's that. That's the movie. So if you guys want to watch that by next Friday, go for it. And I'll text Jeremy. Roy, you have pick next week. So come up with something.
Okay.
And
then
then
another Asian movie or some shit.
It has to be. It doesn't matter. Just pick a movie.
I told you one of these weeks I'm going to take control and you guys are going to watch a movie of my choice.
Hell yeah. Well,
I know.
I don't think any of us have seen The Greatest Showman, so you could always send.
I have.
Oh, okay, never mind.
I have seen it.
Maybe I'm the only one who
No,
hasn't seen it.
I definitely have something in mind that you guys have most likely not seen. So
Is it the Lizzie
Wow,
McGuire
really?
one?
That's a statement.
About to say it's probably
No.
gonna be like Princess Diaries or something.
I've seen The Princess Diaries.
This Diaries.
So have I.
The second one is great.
Pretty Little Liars.
Yeah, we have to watch the entire series of Pretty Little Liars. We're
And then all
set in
17
La La
versions of
Land.
right.
Haley, I'm down. So after our initial run, if Haley comes up with something, she can totally hijack Jeremy's next time. I would not be opposed to that.
Yeah, me
Sounds
neither.
good.
That would be actually really funny. Okay, so now what do I have? So, okay, we're all still here. So Jeremy watched a movie a couple of days ago called From Beyond, and that got me interested. I was looking up the director, and apparently the director died of COVID not too long ago. So
What? No way.
really?
Really?
yeah, so R.I.P. I think his name's Stuart Gordon. And so I was like, oh man, I got to watch this movie. And I was trying to find like a DVD of it or something. And I saw that Shout Factory, the Scream Factory, has it. So I went on their website, and apparently they're having a sale on all their movies, 15% off.
Oh,
And they're cheaper than they are at Dickies. So that got me wondering, like, what are like some underrated horror movies we could recommend people? Because I'm sure like that's definitely gonna be like one of the most popular genres during this time, because horror is just like a very universal genre. So I have a list of horror movies I got from RogerEbert.com, where it's like, I think it said like the 25 most underrated horror movies. But I was wondering if before we start, do you guys have one horror movie that you think is like a good underrated?
Burning.
The Burning? That's a good
The
one.
Burning. That's like a major one.
That's a good one. I was thinking Inferno.
Oh, the Deep Red.
Oh,
No one talks about Deep Red.
That's a good one too. Mitch, do you have a horror movie that you think is underrated?
To be honest with you, I'd probably go with Hush.
Oh, the one on Netflix?
Yes.
I've heard things about it. I think the director of that movie did Dr. Sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Went
I'm
on
pretty
to-
sure he did.
Went on to do
Don't
Dr.
quote me
Sleep.
on
I think I've seen Hush, but I don't remember.
It was probably too hushed. It kept it hushed.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Haley, do you have a
Pretty
horror
quick.
movie that you want to recommend to people that you like?
Not really.
Do you just
I watch a lot of thrillers, not necessarily like horrors.
that works? What do you want to?
One that I really enjoyed was Beneath the Darkness.
I have never heard of that.
Yeah, same.
What is that
me
about?
It's basically like this guy ends up meeting like a whole bunch of teenagers, and one of their friends gets killed, and it's like a constant chase after the group of them. Like, I don't really know how to describe it. It's been a while since I watched it, but I really liked
Sounds
it
good.
when I did. I can't quite remember exactly what the whole plot was, but
Okay, there you go. Watch that movie. Okay, so now I have a list of the top 25 most underrated horror movie. I took a peek at this. This is such a stupid list. At least if this is the one I picked, like if this is the one I remember. So I'm gonna turn the sharing on. We're gonna go through it, and I hope there's some colorful commentary from Wosif, because I'm sure we'll get something. We'll get some bullshit, right, Joe? Can you give me some bullshit? Can you promise me that?
I can always promise you bullshit.
Thanks, buddy. Okay, so these are 25 underrated horror films for Halloween. Okay, so the first one is From Beyond. So I was kind of hoping Jeremy would be here, because that would have been a nice transition, So
Yeah, but he fucked it up.
and instead of my half-assed, tribute to the dude. So has anyone seen this movie? This looks
I just added it to my watch list. It looks really good.
This looks insane.
That guy looks like someone I'd smooch.
Okay, whatever. Dragon
Well, I mean, we have seen The Beyond.
We
That's
have
also
seen
underrated.
That's a good one.
That's a really good one.
Sam Raimi, Drag Me to Hell.
Oh,
Have you seen
I
that one,
gotta
Roy?
see that. I haven't seen Drag Me to Hell.
You haven't seen it?
I've seen Drag Me to Hell. I haven't seen what are Sam Raimi? There's a few, like 4 Sam Raimi movies I haven't seen.
Okay. Has anyone seen Drag Me to Hell?
Nope.
I've seen it. It's pretty good. It's probably his worst movie out of the ones I've seen, to be honest.
Really?
I haven't seen like everything, but like yeah, it's not my favorite, but it's a fun. It's like it feels really like classic. The House That Screamed. What the hell? What is that?
Okay.
What?
Watch
I
it.
gotta look this one up.
I'm gonna write that one down. That one looks great.
I'm into it.
The house that's. I was about to write with an eraser. The house that screamed. I wonder what the house screamed.
Female sexuality grows monstrous, out of
all-
control.
The house screamed, "Don't put tile in the kitchen! Don't do it! Please, no!"
No, the house is more like the scream. Don't put carpet in the bathroom. Please, God.
Oh, it's already on my watch list. Of course it is.
Is it in mine? Can you see if it's in mine?
No, it's not on yours. No, it is. It is on yours too. Never mind.
Oh, it is on mine? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Parents.
Daddy.
Parents?
Or Daddy is a cannibal. Oh,
Wait, what?
What?
What do you mean?
We gotta watch this.
If you're
Daddy's
watching
a
it in
cannibal.
Germany,
If
Parents.
you're watching it in Germany, okay.
oh man.
What?
Daddy is a cannibal.
I think we found Jeremy's favorite movie.
Maybe this isn't a bad lit. Maybe we're discovering movies left and right. Okay. This The Tale of a Boy in the Eisenhower era suburb.
Oh, look.
Have a taste for human remains.
Oh, what? Is that the
imagine
cover?
other more serious-minded movies about cannibals. Here's what we are.
Wait.
To
It
the
says-
same soundtrack as Ren and Stimpy.
That's what I was getting in. Oh, what? I'm gonna have to look into that. I might have to see if that's available on Prime. Maybe we could do a movie club for that. That could be interesting.
Dude, we gotta
This is
figure out how to
I'm
do
actually
that.
kind
we
of
gotta figure out how to
intrigued.
do that Netflix party shit.
Yeah, that would be cool.
The
So,
people under the stairs.
I've
Harry
seen
Potter.
this. I've seen this movie. I
Really?
actually watched it recently, and it's so good,
Really?
so good. It's one of Wes Craven's best movies. It's like the movie where like you get the feeling that like he's playing around with like comedy and horror, like he did in Scream.
Ooh,
So then this-
I like that.
This feels like the footing for it, and it's a very angry movie.
Angry?
Yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's very
I
like
mean, with Craven, love him.
anti-Reagan, anti-conservative. It's very much like start a revolution type, but it's amazing. It's really good, and it's Luther, hey Ethan. He's in
Is
it.
he really in there?
Yeah, I think he's second or third build. He's
Oh, let's go. I'm hyped. I'm hyped.
Ving Rhames. He's really good in the movie. So I recommend that one. I've got the Blu-ray, so if anyone wants to borrow it.
Ian.
I'm down to rent it. Just throw it at me when I drive by your house.
Cube.
Cute.
I've heard of Cube, but I haven't seen it.
Unspecified Galaxy?
Predating the numbing torture of Saw and the torture porn craze. So there you go.
Nice. Well, I think we found ourselves another movie that Jeremy will like.
I'm gonna write that one down. I feel like I do have that one on my watch list, but that could be.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
On
Okay.
mine too.
All right, Cube. The Company of Wolves. Look at this cover. Holy smokes!
Jesus.
Those pecs?
Look at those pecs.
Becky's.
Wait, hold on a minute. He doesn't have a wolf mouth. He has a wolf mouth coming out of his mouth.
Oh my God, you're right.
What? Oh, I didn't even notice that until
Oh,
now.
wow.
What?
I didn't even notice that until now. What?
Look at that.
What the fuck?
What is this?
I'm so glad we did this segment. We'll have to do it. We're finding so many weird movies. This is okay. Neil
What
Jordan.
movie?
Oh, I've heard of Neil Jordan. He did Greta, that movie that came out like a year ago. And
Wait, really?
That
yeah,
we were supposed to watch?
I've seen it. It's bad, but this looks interesting. It looks like Red Riding Hood. Okay, so it says the film.
Okay.
The film turns stories like Little Red Riding Hood inside out to reveal them as tales of female sexual
Oh.
maturity.
Why are several of these movies about it
Hmm.
being bad that women have sexuality?
Because it's not really explored, probably. You know,
According to the weight of the feminist werewolf cult favorite, Ginger Snaps. Really?
I was reading that too.
I've heard of Ginger Snaps. I heard it's amazing. I'm gonna have to write that one down too. Maybe I'll buy it or something, because I've heard like nothing but like amazing things about Ginger Snaps. Okay, the Black Coat's
That might have to be a group Bool.
the Black Coat's daughter, Oz Perkins, is Anthony Perkins' son, and Anthony Perkins was Norman Bates in Psycho. So
Oh.
I think
Right.
Jeremy's actually seen this movie, and Oz Perkins had a movie that come out this year called Gretel and Hansel. That movie that came out like maybe late January, early February.
Oh, yeah.
It looked really interesting. So we'll have to watch maybe some of his movies. I know he's got other horror movies. Like he's got that one, and then another one. So maybe we could do like a. Be interesting to see what Norman Bates' kid has to say.
Bay of Blood.
Jeremy, I think, seen this one too. Mario Bava. Is this the one that you
Yes.
have? Is this the one that you have, Roy? Or do you
No,
have
I
a different?
have a different one. I have a different one.
Okay, I haven't seen any Mario Bava. Looks interesting though. Okay. All right, advertisement for Best Buy. Ooh. Yes, The Innocents. Oh my God, dude. One of my all-time favorite movies. Watch this one. It's like got some of the best gothic imagery I've ever seen in a movie. It's
Oh, it looks good.
it is so good. It's like some of the best black and white camera work I've ever seen. And there's a kid in this movie. You want to punt him, but he's also like really like frightening. You know, he's annoying, but he's
He's a
also
scary prick.
Oh, one of those kids. Gotcha.
yeah.
He's a scary prick.
I recommend it. I don't want to say too much because it's like an old movie, and like sometimes those are spoiled for people. But like, hey, what are you eating there? You got a cookie?
You want to share? Never mind. Never
I
mind.
want a
never mind.
cookie.
Hey, what do you got?
All right, pass it over.
Yeah, here.
I got the
Oh,
good
are-
stuff.
Thin Mints. Haley, do you still live? Do we still live in the same area? Because I might swing over to your house and grab it.
Bro, this is my last box, and I have one roll left. No.
You've been holding out on us this entire time.
She's
Fucking
smoking the
bitch.
roll, the Thin Mint roll. Okay.
I might literally drive to
Halloween 3 is
Walgreens
definitely
and pick
underrated.
up cookies and violate quarantine just for
Do it.
cookies.
So Halloween 3, Season of the Witch.
Underrated for sure. No one talks about
So
Halloween.
good.
Really good.
I think this might be a 5 on a rewatch for me.
Oh,
I've never seen it, so I'll be going into this blind.
Halloween 3, it had
Yeah,
nothing, nothing to do with Michael Myers. They after Halloween
nothing at all. He's
Yeah.
only there like the second.
After Halloween 2, they were like, let's try to make a movie that doesn't involve Michael Myers. They wanted to make it like an anthology franchise,
Yeah.
and then this
Which I wish they did. Oh my god, it'd been so good.
and then this bombed, so they went back to making Michael Myers movies. It's so good. Anti-capitalist horror, Razorback. Never heard of this one. Razorback.
Is it
I
about
don't
a
know.
boar?
I don't know. I don't care. It doesn't seem.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's a boar the size of a shipping container. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, you're right.
Are you fucking kidding? God
Yeah,
damn
read the bottom. There's a
I
boar
nailed
the
it.
size of a
I
shipping
was-
container feeding on the unlucky.
I was about to give up on it. Wrote that one down
I
too.
nailed it. I nailed it in one, just off the title.
You saved the movie. Okay.
A boar the size of a shipping container. Okay, I'm intrigued.
The Faculty.
I've
I-
seen the movie and
heard-
I'm mixed about it. Like I kind of like it, but I kind of don't like it. I don't know. I've seen it like 3 times. I never know how to feel about it.
So like a
It's an
3,
interesting movie.
like a 3 out of 5.
Yeah, like a 3 out of 5. It's a really weird movie, but I don't know, man.
I feel like I've seen it like maybe in the early 2000s, like maybe in like when I was a kid, like really young.
I think the reason why I don't like it is because they're like teenagers, and
Yeah,
it's
who
just
likes
like
them? Yeah.
some
It's
of the
too
acting. Really
satisfying
bad.
watching teenagers get killed. Is that what's problematic for you, Roy?
Well, no, I mean,
I don't know. It was just I don't know. It was
With-
weird.
I'm just
I gotta rewatch it. I
with
have to
teen
rewatch
acting, with teen acting, it's like you can. It's same
But
with
here
like
it
child
says
acting.
it has a star-studded cast.
Josh Hartnett, who's in Pearl Harbor, which Jeremy
It's
is.
young Harrison Ford.
Well, they're comparing him to a young Harrison. Lake Mungo, which
Wait,
Lake Mongo?
Mongo? Mongoloid?
Lake
What?
Mongo?
Lake Mungo, which Jeremy's
Mungo?
seen. Shut up.
Fuck.
Jeremy says this is a good movie. I believe. If this is the one I'm thinking of, that I believe he's seen this, and he says it's good. So it's on Prime.
Bone Tomahawk.
Oh, and Tomahawk. Roy, you've seen this one, right?
No, I haven't. I
Really a
bought it.
horror?
I thought you've seen. I've seen this.
Is it good?
So it's directed by the dude who did Brawl in Cell Block 99 and Dragged Across Concrete.
The one that's on this was Jeremy.
Jeremy
You and
saw
Jeremy watched his movies.
really good movie. The main problem with this movie is like it tends to be like with a lot of westerns is that the pacing's a little slow. This is a good movie. It's a really interesting movie, and Kurt Russell's really good in it.
I remember pointing this movie out to us as a group.
At
Not that
Walmart had it,
Yeah.
the Blu-ray of it for $5.
Your reaction was dubious, so I wasn't sure how you felt about it.
I'm like on the it's like a 3.5. I'm on like the positive train, but like with reservation, just because I think there's some things that this movie gets right, and then there's some that it gets wrong.
Like any 3-star film.
What's like a 3.5? Audition.
There it is.
Oh.
Yep.
Let's go.
We've all seen it.
We've all seen this one. This one probably comes with the highest recommendation so far from us, I would say.
I
Besides,
love Audition.
Audition's great.
Probably the best feminist movie of all time.
Definitely one of them, for sure. For sure. I would love to watch this with Haley, just to see what
Oh
she-
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
we definitely want to see what Haley has to say about Audition.
Mitch, have you seen Audition?
Yes.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
I believe I saw it with you guys. I'm almost
You
positive I
guys
did.
want me to watch this?
Yes.
No, we're gonna watch it with you.
We're gonna watch it with you.
Once all this is over, we're gonna watch it.
No, God, no, not yeah. Well, when quarantine's over, not when the
Yeah.
podcast is over.
Yeah, not tonight. Not tonight.
When hopefully, because good news, we're kind of slowly transitioning back to normal life as the weeks go on. But yeah,
It'll be a few months
I think it'll be another month.
more.
You think more?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you know how everyone says this is unprecedented? They're fucking stupid. We have the Spanish flu to look at that happened literally 100 years ago. The first wave killed 1 to 2 million. The second wave killed 30 to 50 million. That's what we're
What?
looking at the second this shit reopens.
But
I'm a Joe.
yeah, I think as we're slow. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's hard to call, but we will watch Audition. When we're all together again.
You're like,
Okay.
one
And
I
I am
watch
not-
Audition.
And I'm not gonna look forward to it.
Prince of Darkness.
Panic.
God, Prince of Darkness.
Wait, how's it underrated?
I don't know. Did you see this one, Roy?
I've seen clips. I haven't
Um,
seen the whole thing. I've seen the melting face.
Dude, it's so good. Probably my favorite John Carpenter movie, if I'm being honest with myself.
I'm hyped to see it. I gotta watch it like in a mood where I'm like all by myself and
A good. I
movie.
watched it. I think last year, like not for the first time, but like I just put it on like a cool April night is when I watched it.
Yeah.
And
Well, how long do we have left of the call?
how long?
Yeah.
I think like. Well, let me see if I can figure that out for you. All right, I'm gonna hit stop share real quick just to see. We're doing good. It doesn't say 10 minutes. We're doing good.
Go back to sharing, BB.
Okay, so yeah, Prince of Darkness is one of my all-time favorite movies, so I highly recommend it. The Last Exorcism.
Never seen it.
I'm
Never
good.
seen it either.
I'm good. I don't know. It doesn't
Yeah.
look that appealing. What is write it down.
Wait, I think I know about this movie. Hold on. If it's the movie I think it is.
Is that in Chinese or Japanese? I think that's
Yes.
Mandarin. That's racist.
Okay, never mind. It's not okay, there's another movie with the same title that's a fucked up
I
movie.
think
I don't know
that's
about
in
this one.
Mandarin.
Yeah, I'm almost positive that's Mandarin. Now that I'm looking at it closer.
Yeah, it's Mandarin.
Yeah, Mitch is a pro at figuring
Yeah,
it
Mitch
out.
is
Mitch is a pro at it.
All right, I'm interested.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, I wrote it down. So looks weird.
What in the fuck is that
It se-
poster? Rosie, stop.
It seems like it's best, like maybe a movie that we shouldn't know too much about it. You know,
Yeah, probably not.
Willow Creek.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah,
Bobcat,
same. I heard it's
Bobcat
supposed to be pretty
Goldthwait.
decent, actually.
Okay, cool. Skipping it.
Land
Land
of
of. Ooh, George A. Romero's movie. I haven't seen this one, but I've seen the first 3 Dead movies.
I've seen this one, but I forget about it most of the time.
It looks interesting. I mean,
I mean,
nothing beats that that trilogy's like perfection.
yeah.
So like, I think he did like maybe 4 more
Oh, he did like Diary of the Dead. It's like the latest one. What's like a video or whatever.
Well,
like
it's also
2000
probably it's also the last one because he's dead.
Yeah, dead.
So
Maybe that's the best part of it.
R.I.P. George A. Romero. You're
R.I.P.
the best.
Steve Irwin.
Yeah, R.I.P. Steve Irwin. Why not? Session 9. I've
Donald
heard.
Trump. Wait, hold on.
What?
Wait, yeah, scroll up a little bit further.
John Leguizamo, Donald Trump.
Wait,
oh,
what?
Dennis Hopper is the Donald
Dennis
Trump.
Hopper. Oh, sold. And Dario Argento's
Sold.
kid. Dario, baby. Okay, I'm sold. Okay, I think that one's on my watch list. So could be interesting. Session, I've heard, like, is one of the most underrated, like, horror movies ever. Released a month to the day before 9/11. Interesting.
John
Okay.
Lucas.
I feel like that's okay. What?
What?
This is on my watch. I know this one's
Me
on
too.
my watch
Me
list
too.
I don't know. Every time I see this, I think it's Angelina Jolie, but it's not.
I can see
You're being
that.
so disrespectful to Angelina Jolie.
Sure.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Sure.
I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I think the cover is what gets me.
Yeah, me too.
It gets me going, I guess.
It's weird. Oh,
Yeah.
oh man. Coherent.
It gets you going.
Coherence. I've heard things about coherence. Right? Who wrote Rango and created the
Really?
visual design for the Pirates movies? So
Yeah.
I'm in. I do know that this movie has, you know, that song that play. Have you guys seen Arrival?
Yes.
Yes.
So
I
you
have
know-
not.
Okay, you know that song that play? It's On the Nature of Daylight. It's like the one with the violins and stuff like that.
Yes.
This is where it came from.
Really?
Yeah, so they took that song and put it in there. I could send you the link, Joe. That way you can hear what I'm talking about. You probably heard it in other movies. It's in Shutter Island, if you've seen that.
It's been a
Yes, the
while.
blob.
Wow, yes.
Hold on. This is the 1988 remake.
Oh.
Oh, it's still good. I love both of them.
I haven't.
Oh,
I haven't seen.
I like
either
the
of them.
original one more, but the remake is also really good.
Okay.
The remake is a lot more funnier.
I'll watch it.
This looks interesting. I can get down with it.
It's
Chuck
so
Russell?
so good.
Wait, the
It's
guy's name is
so
Chuck
hilarious.
All right. I think that's on my watch list. Okay, I think
Is that the end?
that might be the end. I don't. Maybe
it's
not.
in the list of 25.
That was 25.
there's no way that was 25.
There's no. All right. We'll do one more and then we can toss it. All right. We'll do 9. The 9 most underrated horror movies from Reader's Digest.
Reader's Digest. Oh, they're so reputable.
Oh God.
Okay,
God
hold
damn
on.
it. What did I just say?
defend this
What did
movie.
I just say?
Hold on. I love Sinister, but it is not underrated.
Yes.
It is not underrated.
I told
Okay,
you.
yeah, I agree. It's definitely not underrated because everyone knows about this
Everyone
movie.
knows. This
But
was like the movie.
I like this movie.
Yeah, I really like. I like Ethan Hawke wearing those
Yeah.
sweaters, and he's like, "I'm an author."
However, the second one, trash. Get that out of here. It's absolute trash. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want to talk about it. It doesn't exist.
Jeremy saw. I believe he saw Sinister 2, and still not seen Sinister.
Why?
I believe that's him.
Well,
I believe-
that's like me having seen Insidious 3, but not the other two.
No, that's like you watching Blade Runner 2048 and not original Blade Runner.
that's true.
2049.
The Woman in Black. Oh
God,
my!
Jesus
I've
Christ.
seen that movie too, and it's not that great.
I haven't seen
told you.
it. I want-
Reader's Digest is just clickbait.
That's why it's on Reader's Digest.
So we got 10
Case in
minutes left.
fucking
So,
point.
all right, whatever. The beloved Daniel Radcliffe. Whatever, bite me. The Exorcist.
Exorcism of Emily.
Oh. God,
What
we're
the
gonna.
hell is that?
Okay, we're gonna talk about this movie real quick. All right, no thanks. 1 hour photo. I've seen this movie, and it's not that great. However, Robin Williams in it is
Oh, that's
fucking,
right. I know
fucking
about this
deserving.
movie.
It is.
The Descent. I've heard The Descent is good, but definitely
Yes,
not
it
underrated.
is.
But not underrated.
I haven't seen it.
I think it's kind of underrated. It's pretty good though. It's really, really, really good.
Okay.
The ending, especially. Oh man, it's really good. Sequel though, don't watch it. Don't ever watch it. It's
That's
awful.
the caving one, correct?
Yeah, it says.
Yeah,
yeah.
there's a bunch of chicks. It's a bunch of chicks just caved in. It's great.
Okay. Yes! The
The
Exorcist
Exorcist
3. I love this movie. Dude, Chucky's in this movie.
Are you shitting me?
The dude who plays Chucky is in this movie, and he's batshit insane. It's
So he's Chucky, but human form.
sure. There's a fucking scene in this movie. So the police chief from The Exorcist, they got a new actor, and so he's the main character of this movie, and he's plagued with regret, and the movie deals with Damien Karras, who's like the guy at the end of The Exorcist who takes the demon in his soul or in his body and he kills himself. It deals with like him possibly returning, and there's a scene where the guy goes, "Damien was my best friend." It's like, dude, you had like 2 lines in the last movie. It's like, it's so cringy. It's so weird. Like why did you put that in there? It's so bad. But yeah, it's a really good movie. It's no Exorcist 2, but it's a good movie. The Strangers. Jeremy's.
The one with
Glenn Howerton is in this movie.
Glenn Howerton. I've seen this movie.
By the way, we should watch the Hunt with Glenn.
Yes,
Howerton
we should.
Before, yeah, that'd be interesting.
I can't picture him outside of Always Sunny. I really can't.
I can picture him being a psychopath.
He's great in this.
He could be American Psycho. Just kidding.
Jeremy says this isn't a good movie, but I have heard nothing.
I don't agree with them. The only thing good about it is Glenn Howerton, but that's it.
Okay. Yes, dude, Manhunter.
I have to see this.
One of my faves. I think this is better than Silence of the Lambs. I said it.
I never knew this was connected to Sounds of the Lambs for the longest time. I had no idea.
It's not like connected to that movie. It's just like the first Hannibal Lecter movie. And then they like revamped it and all that. But this movie's so good. So good. It's just like it's like a crime drama. Like a crime drama horror movie. And it's just like it's batshit crazy. With some of like the best
totally down to watch this.
With some of the best cinematography of the 80s. It's some of the best synth score. Like the synth music. It's so good. The Orphanage, which I've seen too.
Yo.
Really great movie.
So good. What did I tell you?
It's so good.
So good.
Really upsetting.
Yep.
It's not a happy movie, but
I've never seen it.
Not happy at all.
Oh, dude.
Super tragic.
I watched this in my apartment. I think I did a double feature of this and I can't remember what I did. Oh, I did like a triple feature of like whatever, but the one of this I think this might have been the standout. This movie's so good.
Yeah.
And it's like
the drama. It's just like great.
Guillermo del Toro without being Guillermo del Toro. Like he didn't direct this, but like you can tell like he helped vamp it up, I guess. So this is a good movie. And this is on Hulu. Hulu for free.
Interesting.
So that's that. I'm gonna stop
that list. I think we're good here.
That was interesting. Yeah,
we're doing about 5 minutes left.
5 minutes. Okay. Anyone got anything else to add before I call it?
No.
I think we've got some interesting horror movies on our watch list.
Yeah, I think the standout of that was Parents.
Yeah.
So we'll have to look into that.
Daddy's a cannibal.
Yeah, Daddy's a cannibal.
How about Razorback?
Razorback. Yeah.
I wrote down Razorback. I wrote down The House That Screamed, Parents, Cube, The Company of Wolves, Razorback, and The Eye. So those were the ones I think stood out to us. Okay, anyone got anything else to add?
No.
Really no.
Go check out Roy's channel. He's got, this is for people listening, he's got like an anime channel. If that's your thing, you know, watch him react to some anime. Well, yeah, plug it. You can plug it.
Yeah, it's just type in Cancerman. It's the only one with the most subscribers because there's a bunch of people with the Cancerman. I don't know why. I thought it was unique. Nope. But they're all like Zodiac shit. So that's fucking weird.
Oof. So yeah, go if you're listening and that's like your bread and butter, go follow that. Joe, do you have anything you want to plug?
I don't know. Hold on. I can't really talk right now. There's too much noise on my end.
Okay. Mitch, do you have anything you want to plug?
Not really, no. I mean,
That's right. He doesn't use Letterboxd. He doesn't,
He doesn't do
yeah,
nothing.
all right.
Follow him on MySpace.
He has MySpace.
Speaking
Yeah, there
of
we go. Yes.
Speaking of MySpace, Haley, do you have anything to add? Anything you want to pump out?
Just in general.
Yeah, like, anything you want to say?
Yeah, Mitch, specifically to you. Bud, you need to make a voicemail message because it's kind of fucking irritating when it's
I don't have one. So I'm with Mitch. I don't have
Are
one on
you
my
kidding
phone.
me?
Yeah,
If
no.
you-
I
if
don't
you're
have
like-
one either.
You guys are
After
fucking
this,
pieces
set
of
up your
shit.
voicemails.
I used to back in like when I was, I think, a sophomore. I had people. I would set up people's voicemails. They had me record for them, like different voices. And so Brandon Smith, I was his voicemail for I don't know how long, but like I did like a voice.
What?
Yeah, fun fact. But
That's so weird. Why?
I like how you were kind of his MC.
I just thought of something to plug.
what?
If y'all have not seen, anyone listening to this has not seen Platoon, go fucking watch it right now.
The movie Platoon? That's a good movie.
Dude,
Did you just watch it?
I've
or
already
something?
told you. I've already told you about my project. I watched Zero Dark 32.
No, that's right.
Um,
Yeah, it's not that. It's like.
However, I appreciate the nuanced view it took. I appreciate that. That's all I'll say.
Platoon's dope. I was talking about it with my mom because I'm writing a paper about anti-war films, the Vietnam films.
We can collab.
Yeah. So I wrote them about the late 70s Vietnam films, and my mom said, "Well, why don't you just use Platoon?" And I'm like, I that'd be like a perfect, but like it's not 70s. I'll plug Letterboxd for Roy and I. Go follow us on Letterboxd. I write
Plug
reviews.
into-
Joe, I guess, writes some reviews.
I post infrequently, but when I do, it's in giant spurts.
Correct. You were into it for about 20 minutes, and then you're like,
Yeah, for 20 minutes, and then you stop.
That's me with everything
I'm
lately.
still thinking of my 2001 Space Odyssey review because I have no idea how to review that.
I did like my big analysis of that the last time I saw it. So this one I just kind of like rambled, like talked about like how it meant to
I don't
me.
know. It's like my favorite movie of all time.
Yeah, it's your favorite movie, so
I don't know how to tackle it.
I guess we'll call it watch what was it?
Watch
Aguirre?
good movies.
Watch
Watch
a good movie. Watch a movie next week. That way we can talk about it. Watch something, guys.
What was our movie club for this week? Did we do that?
Yeah, Aguirre.
Yeah, what was the movie again?
I'll,
What was it again? Yeah, Aguirre.
Aguirre, The Wrath of God. I'll send you guys a picture of it.
All right, cool. All right.
So this has been Jack from Save It Podcast.
This has been a thing.
What's up? Yeah,
This has been a thing.
this was good. This was good. We had fun.
Better than last week.
Roy, Mitch, Joe, Jeremy, he's dead, and Haley. Thank you guys for joining me on
Bye,
this
bitches.
wonderful Friday.
Love you, sluts.
Love
See
you
you guys later.
guys. Talk to you guys later. Bye, everybody.
Peace.